Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this my latest update video on the afternoon of the Autumn Statement 2016, the day when the Chancellor lays out his spending and some tax priorities for the year ahead. The good news is that he has lived up to the promise of the Prime Minister when she got elected to concentrate on people at the lower end of the scale, people who don't earn quite so much, who are working hard but nevertheless struggling to get by. So he's raising the tax threshold for them, so a lot more people will be taken out of tax, got rid of things like letting fees, banned them completely on rental properties, raising the minimum wage by 4% next year, giving everybody a effective pay rise, which is fantastic. Lots of other stuff too. He's also, on the flip side, trying to turbocharge the economy, in particular an area close to my heart, science. He's promising a big investment in science, 2 billion in research and development. He's promising 400 million injection into venture capital and a review of patient capital that is looking at why in this country we are good at inventing things but not so good at turning them into companies and retaining them here, while they all go overseas and get sold to big companies, which will be fantastic. In particular, though, one thing that we should bear in mind, and that's good for the constituency, that's broadband. We're going to see another £1 billion invested in broadband, which will be fantastic, particularly for towns like Andover, where they want to get really fantastic superfast broadband, and critically for rural areas, he wants us to lead the world in 5G coverage, which will mean getting great connectivity into rural areas as well. One final thing, which is slightly obscure but is of interest to us. He's putting money into the completion of a road and rail link, but mainly a road link, between Oxford and Cambridge. The great news about that is it's going to major on the A34, which runs through the constituency. So that means that my constituency, the lovely constituency of North West Hampshire, will be at the bottom end of a road linking two of the real powerhouses of the future economy here in this country. And if we can take advantage of being in that corridor to put Andover and the rest of North West Hampshire on the map as a place where science can start to locate, then we'll do well attracting more and higher paid jobs into the economy, which is exactly what we need for the local area. And I will be campaigning hard to make sure that we're included in that strategic decision to create an arc of science and technology across southeast England. There will be more to come next week, but in the meantime, see you next time.